Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming a follow-up to my previous video. So obviously I did the top 10 colognes for a groom. Today I'm here for the ladies. I'm going to be showing you guys what my top 10 recommendations are for a bride. If you're getting married, or if you know someone getting married, or if you again just want to smell like a bride, these would be my recommendations. I have 10 and one honorable mention, so obviously it's going to be a long video. I just want to jump straight into it. I will have everything listed down below, every detail, so it's easier for you guys. Coming in at my honorable mention is a fragrance that you may not expect for a bride. And the reason that I say this is because this fragrance is very sexy. This is one of the sexiest fragrances that I own, and it is from Christian Dior, and it is Dior Addict. Now, the reason that I place this as a wedding day scent is because in my eyes, in my personal eyes, I think that this fragrance could potentially be one of the most beautiful, memorable, stunning, captivating fragrances to wear on your wedding day. Every time I smell Dior Addict, it just blows my mind. So the reason that I put it in my wedding day scent is because this is a beautiful white floral mixed with a smooth, creamy, clean vanilla. Like I said, it's quite a clean vanilla. So the reason that I say that is because don't think because it has vanilla in it that you're going to smell like pink sugar or a cupcake or a young teenager fragrance. No, no, no. This is very sexy, powerful stuff. If it was me and I chose to wear this one, it would have to be for a summer night or a winter day, like a winter day night wedding, or like a summer night. You definitely could not wear this one in a summer day. It would be a little bit too strong, but you could definitely get away with it, a few sprays as a summer night scent, or in the cooler weather. My number 10 is for the woman who loves her gourmands. She loves her gourmands. She has never gone a day in her life not wearing a sweet fragrance, but on her wedding day, she wants to tone it down just a little bit, but still be sweet. This fragrance is from Guerlain, possibly one of the most beautiful bottles I've ever seen. This is Mademoiselle from Guerlain, and it has the little puffer. You need to go and smell this. You seriously need to smell this, especially if you like sweet fragrances. This is one of the most beautiful, classy gourmands that I've ever smelt in my entire life. And I say gourmand because it is sweet. It's a very sweet fragrance, but it never goes too sweet. It never goes too sickly or too foodie-like. To me, what this smells like is really, really, really light, soft, powdery marshmallows. That is literally what this fragrance smells like. Marshmallows is actually one of the notes in here, along with iris. And at the beginning of this fragrance, don't get scared. At the beginning of this fragrance, it doesn't smell like marshmallows. It smells like this plant, like a bitter green plant, which is called galbanum. It comes across, like I said, kind of like bitter, a little bit green, but just give it about 10 minutes and you will have the most beautiful, like I said, powdery, soft marshmallow scent just coming off of your skin, and this fragrance is seriously intoxicating. So I recommend this for the bride that still wants to smell sweet on her wedding day, because I don't blame you. I love my gourmands so much, so this would be my only recommendation. Every other fragrance in here, in this list, is not really sweet. Dior Addict is a little bit sweet, but this is the sweetest one that I have, and it's the only sweet fragrance that I would recommend on a wedding day. So Mademoiselle from Guerlain, and also could you imagine like spraying this on before you're walking down the aisle? Like, how bougie. A lot of women have worn this on their wedding day. I feel like this fragrance is in the running as one of probably the most popular fragrances to wear on your wedding day. And this is from Chanel. It is from the Chanel exclusives, and this is Gardenia. I understand why it's so popular, especially to wear on your wedding day, because it really is beautiful. It's very just kind of a simple scent. In my opinion, this is a very, very simple fragrance. It literally, to me, it smells like Gardenia. I know that there's tuberose in here and coconut and jasmine, but I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, this just smells like Gardenia to me. Literally does. It's very It's very sharp, it's very kind of crisp, it's actually quite a strong fragrance in my opinion. This fragrance can be very strong. My mum wears this fragrance a lot, as you can see, and it does, when you first apply it, smell very strong, but once it kind of settles in, it's a very beautiful fragrance. So the Gardenia is front and center the entire way through. So Chanel Gardenia, like I said, very simple fragrance, but still beautiful, still classic, and smells stunning. So Chanel Gardenia, definitely a great recommendation. I love this fragrance. My number 8. My number 8 is a recent fragrance to my collection, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it so much. You guys need to get on this. Like, seriously, you need to get on this. I've been wearing it so much and I'm totally in love. This is from Karna, Barcelona, and this fragrance is called Latin Lover. And it is just so beautiful. In my opinion, if you're a fan of Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel, you would love this fragrance. Not because they smell similar, but they're going in sort of similar directions. To me, this is a beautiful, fresh, dewy, white flowers in a beautiful garden. It is just absolutely stunning. This has magnolia and violet and lily of the valley and benzoin in there to give it a sweetness. In the dry down, you really get that benzoin, and it is just absolutely stunning. And violet is actually a note that I am currently obsessed with, and the violet in here is so beautiful, you guys. Like, really beautiful. This is one fragrance in this list that is like the epitome of a wedding day. It's not too sweet or too heady of a floral. It is just the perfect balance of being a crisp floral, a bit dewy, a little bit sweet from the benzoin. I've been wearing this one quite a lot at the moment, and I've already received quite a few compliments. So Karna Barcelona Latin Lover, guys, get on this one. Number 7, we have a Tom Ford. I could not do this list without including at least one Tom Ford. It was hard which one I picked, but I ended up going with Champaca Absolute from the Private Blend. Now, Champaca Absolute is so unique, so unique. As far as a floral goes, this is definitely one of the most unique floral fragrances that I've ever smelled in my life. This fragrance actually has cognac in it, but do not let that scare you. Do not let that scare you. You're not gonna smell like a stinky pirate on your wedding day. I'm gonna paint the picture right now. This to me is a tropical wedding. This is a tropical wedding in somewhere like Bora Bora or the Maldives or Hawaii, and this is like a milky banana-y, boozy cocktail sitting on the beach. That is literally what it smells like to me, surrounded with beautiful yellow flowers around you. Like, that is literally what it is to me. So just imagine an island wedding with some beautiful creamy cocktails and you're surrounded by flowers. That is this fragrance to a T, and I think it's absolutely stunning. And like I said, a really beautiful, unique scent. Like, really unique. I wouldn't say blind by this one. Go and test it out because, like I said, it's very unique. My number 6 is a tuberose fragrance. This fragrance is very heavy on the tuberose, and in my opinion, tuberose and jasmine are two of the most beautiful white flowers ever, hands down ever. So you're gonna see that like repeating itself in this list. There's a lot of tuberose, there's a lot of jasmine, a lot of white flowers in general. This is from Parfums de Marly, and this fragrance is called Sedbury. And my lord, is this beautiful. Oh, this is so beautiful. This smells very luxurious to me, very expensive as far as a tuberose fragrance goes. This one to me is a little bit more mature leaning. It's a beautiful, powdery, creamy tuberose. It has tuberose, jasmine, benzoin, lavender. What else is in there? Iris. Iris is what makes it like kind of powdery, but there's definitely a very full feeling to this fragrance. Tuberose is definitely the main player in this fragrance, so you definitely have to like your tuberose to like this. And like I said, overall it has this very powdery, creamy vibe to it going along with the tuberose. So definitely check that one out if you like tuberose. Like I said, it smells very luxurious to me, a little bit more mature, and it lasts all day. Opening up the top 5, we have one of my favorite fragrances. I love this so much, and this would be, if I was getting married, this would definitely be in the running of a fragrance that I would want to wear out of this list. I have a few that I would definitely want to wear, I'll let you guys know, but this would be one in the running for me. This is from Lancôme, this is from Maison Lancôme, and this is Jasmines Marzipan. Oh, Jasmines Marzipan is stunning. It truly is a stunning fragrance, and she shocked me. This fragrance totally shocked me because when I was looking at the notes for this fragrance, I was expecting something totally different. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, when I first smelled this, I was disappointed because I was hoping for a different fragrance. When I saw the notes of Jasmine's Marzipan, it has jasmine and vanilla and almond, and it had all these kind of gourmand notes in there, and I was expecting a gourmand. You guys know how much I love my gourmands, and I was expecting her to be a gourmand, and she is not. This fragrance is not a gourmand, and I'm so glad. Now that I have worn her and I've spent time with her, I am so happy that Jasmine's Marzipan is the way that it is. And why do I say that? This is a beautiful, 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 clean, soapy jasmine scent with a tiny bit of a sweetness just to kind of make it very inviting. But like I said, clean jasmine. It is a clean, soapy jasmine with a very, very, very light little amount of sweetness in there from the vanilla and the almond. But it is stunning, you guys. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I would say this is a 5 out of 5 fragrance. It is absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, if I was getting married, this would totally be in the running of something that I would want to wear. My top 5, including Jasmine's Marzipan, my top 5 would all be in the running for my wedding day. If I was getting married to somebody, the top 5 would be in the running. They would be my top 5. So I thought about this list very long and hard. These 5 fragrances here would be the 5 best fragrances in my opinion for a bride. Obviously all 10 are amazing, but I'm just really giving it to you guys right now. The 5 here would be definitely in the running for me personally. So the next fragrance is a newer fragrance to my collection, and I absolutely love it. This is from Christian Dior, and this is Dior Amour. Now I own La Colle Noire from this line. I own Gris Dior. No, this would be the fragrance from the Christian Dior line that I would recommend for a bride. Oh my god, it is just so beautiful and delicate and feminine and powdery and just everything that I would want personally in a wedding day scent. When you first spray it on, you get a real like irisy, lipsticky, makeup-y sort of smell. But as it dries down, the jasmine comes out of this fragrance. There is a beautiful jasmine note in here, which is why to me it's such an appropriate scent for a wedding. The jasmine is beautiful, and I definitely think that there is some vanilla in here, just a little bit, just a little hint to make it a little bit sweet. There definitely seems to have a little bit of a sweetness in there as well. But like I said, the opening is that iris powdery lipstick scent, and then the jasmine comes out, and there's definitely a little sweetness there that is in the background. So Dior Amour to me is just gorgeous, just absolutely a beautiful fragrance that is quite simplistic. It is quite a simplistic scent, but like I said, this is my recommendation. Out of all of the Dior Maison Christian Dior line that I own, this would be the only one that I would say is wedding day appropriate in my eyes. So Dior Amour from Christian Dior is absolutely stunning. My number 3 is a fragrance that I have talked about once on my channel before, and as soon as I smelt it, like Dior Amour, as soon as I smelt it, I envisioned a wedding. It just smells so opulent, so beautiful, so feminine. It just embodies femininity, which is funny because the name, that's what the name represents, is femininity. This is Nasmado Narcotic V. There is no better fragrance, honestly, that I could picture for a wedding day. Seriously, my top 5 was so hard. I literally picture all of these for a wedding, especially Narcotic V. This is literally, oh my god, this is like a wedding day in a bottle. This is a very, very strong tuberose scent, but so beautiful, so thick, so full. It is literally femininity in a bottle, and I'm not joking when I say that. And I love that the liquid is pink as well. I think that kind of adds to it, but trust me guys, this is the most stunning tuberose fragrance that I've ever smelled. You definitely have to like your tuberose to love this one, but it has tuberose and gardenia and jasmine and spices, but really what I'm gonna tell you guys, it's just a very heavy on the tuberose scent, but beautiful. Like I said, luxurious and thick and full, and it just screams femininity. So Narcotic V from Nazumato, definitely one of the most perfect fragrances for a wedding day, and would definitely be in the running for me if I was getting married. Number 2 is again a beautiful bouquet of white flowers, and I have talked about this one and I absolutely adore this scent. This is Amouage Honor. Wow. This is truly, to me, one of the most beautiful bouquet of white flowers. It has gardenia. Again, it has tuberose. I just absolutely love tuberose, and I think it's one of the most beautiful fragrances. Sorry, not fragrances. One of the most beautiful notes that you could wear on your wedding day. Tuberose is just so feminine and sensual and just divine. And again, the tuberose, you can definitely smell it, not as much as Narcotic V, but you can definitely smell the tuberose. To me, it's a little bit more gardenia, and there is jasmine in here. There's definitely more going on in the Amouage Honor than Narcotic V. If you love tuberose, this is the one. This one has a lot going on. There is a lot more going on than just a basic white floral. Like I said, there's the white florals in there, but there's also a rhubarb note, and I would say it's not very prominent. Don't worry guys, it doesn't smell like sour rhubarb or anything like that, but it just kind of gives it a bit more of an edge to it. White flowers, very dewy, very just gorgeous and opulent. So Amouage Honor definitely would be in the running if I was getting married. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I absolutely love that fragrance. My number 1. This was hard. Like I said, this was a hard list. The 10 that I have here are all incredible wedding day scents. And like I said, it was hard for me. Top 5, any day it could be different. But I have to say, if I was with someone and we were getting married tomorrow, this would be the fragrance that I would wear. Me personally, this would be my choice, and I am so head over heels in love with this fragrance. I have talked about it a little bit on my channel. I hope that you guys don't mind, but I just love it so much, and I've had such great feedback every single time I've worn it. And I'm just in love with it in general, so this would be the scent that I would wear. This fragrance is from Parfums de Marly, and it is Delina. You guys, I honestly cannot recommend this fragrance enough. So beautiful, so intoxicating. Like, I don't know what it is about this fragrance, but I find it intoxicating, and I'm not just gonna say this, like, I'm not saying this to make you guys go out and buy it, or I'm not saying it to encourage you guys, but this fragrance has gotten me so many compliments from men that it is insane. I am just in love with Delina. To me, it is so feminine, but it has a twist to it. There's a uniqueness about this fragrance. There is something that is different and unique about it that separates it from any other fragrance, in my personal opinion. Now, how does this one smell? It has the most beautiful peony, lychee, rose. There's rhubarb in this fragrance, which again is kind of what makes this one different and stand out from the other fragrances out there that are just rose, peony, flowers. This one stands out. This truly stands out in my opinion. Don't worry if you do not like the sound of a rhubarb note in your fragrance. To me, it doesn't really do anything to the fragrance besides make it have a little bit of a spark to it. There is a little bit of like a punch in here. To me, it's beautiful. It represents the color pink and the texture of velvet. I've said that before. I really get this velvety, enveloping, intoxicating scent when it's on my skin. It's sweet. It has a little bit of a sourness. It's just gorgeous. Like, it really is gorgeous to me. And what I smell the most is the peony and the lychee. Those are the 2 most prominent notes to my nose personally. It's becoming one of my biggest compliment getters in my collection. It's just insane. How many compliments that I've already received on this fragrance is insane. I think it's the scent trail that it has is just beautiful. Like, spray this one on you, a few sprays on you, put 2 sprays in your hair, and tell me that you don't get a compliment. I won't believe you, because honestly, people are just magnetized to that fragrance. So yeah, that would be my #1 fragrance if I was getting married. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this list. I'm sorry it was a long video. Like I said, I will list everything down below for you guys, and yeah, that's it. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!